Hello and welcome to even more vintage cube drafts. And what do we got here? We got Library of Alexandria. Whoa. Leon of the Veil, Party Jace, as I've been told. Splinter Twin, Mind's Desire, Solemn, Riftwing. But let's be real. Library is just really busted. It's really only good in your opening hand, but if it is in your opening hand, then it's super good. Karn, Wheel of Fortune, Flooded Strand, Tendrils of Agony, Gush. I kind of want to take a Flooded Strand here. Karn is great. We could also take Wheel. Wheel does reset Library. It goes well with Tendrils, but... yeah, let's just take the Fixing. We'll see what happens when the pack comes around. Okay, Crucible of Worlds. Turnabout. Turnabout would be good if we had taken Wheel of Fortune. Cabal Ritual. Electroman. I think Crucible is pretty fun here. Passing, yeah. None of these cards are like very exciting. This has a lot of upside. Okay, Armageddon Crucible. I mean, it's not the best combo with Library, but we can set up to do some dirty things here. Missing out on not so much else except maybe a Mole Drifter, but let's try this. Ooh, Metamorph. I like Metamorph a lot. Academy Ruins also lets us rebuy a Crucible, but Metamorph is just kind of anything and everything you would want it to be. And we're kind of colorless at the moment, so this kind of helps us stay open. It's a 3-drop. If you're paying 4 for Metamorph, either you're in a really good position or a really bad position. It's really good if you have enough mana to do it without any cost. It's bad if you need to worry about your life total. It's a Sundering Titan. Sundering Titan is a good card. There's also Mazavith, which is pretty good with Crucible if that's the first card you get back. But let's take I love Sundering Titan. I think people have noticed I like killing lands. Let's keep killing lands. Then there's this pack, which is a whole lot of nothing. Ugh, what do I even want? So we can take Hero of Bladehold. Hero of Bladehold is good if we're playing stacks. It's not good really in much else. Jake's Architect of Thought is fine. If we do end up in blue-white, if we are in artifacts, blue is a color we should very heavily consider. So Jace is just like a fine pickup there. Trigon Predator is fun. Wow, this pack went really fast. I think I'm gonna take Jace. But Hero of Bladehold, you know what? Let's take a hero. White stacks, like Hero of Bladehold kills your opponent so quickly. And we already have an Armageddon, so we can backdoor into like mono white Heat Bears. And then we just have a random Sundering Titan. Seems good. Okay, there's a Metalworker. I'm down for that. Metalworker can cast Sundering Titan. We're missing out on Gitaxian Probe, Tireless Tracker, all that nonsense. Okay, Banasur Priest is good if we stay mono white. Gearhulk helps with the artifact theme, but I don't think this deck is gonna want green in general. I'll take a Banasur Priest. Okay, Tendrils Wield, but there's an Adonto Vanguard and a Porcelain Legionnaire. I kind of like Vanguard because it survives a lot of stuff. But, oh, Legionnaire is an artifact. That's a reason to take it. There's a Flicker Wisp. There's also Cabal Ritual. But I don't think... The thing is, I'm not a huge fan of Flicker Wisp either. And every card in our deck costs 3. Like, it's fine. This card is pretty replaceable. I guess we can blink some things. I'm gonna take the Ritual. I could see a world where we do want a Cabal Ritual. Shallow Grave. I highly doubt we're gonna play. I could see where we run Shrine somewhere. If we like really just need a ton of artifacts for some reason. Okay. I mean, Academy Ruins is good. Artifacts is open. Wow. I'll take a Grim Tutor over Yawgmoth's Bargain. You know what's really bad? Armageddon into Yawgmoth's Bargain. It's like unbelievably bad. So probably not playing Grim Tutor. Honestly, probably not playing Cabal Ritual, but I just don't like Flicker Wisp. without Ether Vial. Not being able to do it instant speed is like a huge cost. Okay. This would be a good deck to pick up a Mox in. So, Sword of Fire and Ice goes well with Metalworker and some artifacts. Gilded Lotus goes well with our artifacts too, though. And Gilded Lotus Armageddon is also pretty spicy. Wrath of God, Myriad Angel, all the other cards don't really matter. And Sword is fine, but let's take a Gilded Lotus. Ooh, Mox Diamond? And a Wasteland? Wait. Oh, this is hard. If this was Strip Mine, I'd have to take it, but Mox Diamond is perfect in this deck. Artifact for Metalworker. We can discard a land for Crucible, and it doesn't die to Armageddon. Maybe we can wheel a Myr Battlesphere and or Wasteland, but Mox has got to be the pick. Ooh, big Ulamog. I like me some big Ulamog. Mana Tithe would be perfect in this deck too, but I think I'm going to take a Pentad Prism. It lets us ramp a little bit faster. Still good with Metalworker. You can play a turn 2 Hero of Bladehold. I guess if we're mono white, Pentad Prism's pretty bad. Wait. Yeah, wait, what is this deck even doing? This is a very weird deck. I'm gonna take the Prism though. Sorry, upheaval. Ooh, Relic? And a, ooh, okay. Ramanov Excavator. This card might wheel, and I will probably pick it up if it wheels, especially if we get Wasteland, but Relic is just really busted. Well, there's a Blightsteel. If we get Tinker, this Blightsteel is going to be pretty nice. Otherwise, Boros Signet is just pretty solid. I mean, right now, all we're doing is just casting Blightsteel off of Metalworker. Otherwise, it's just a dead card in our hand. But Tinker and Kodoltha Forge Master. Also, if we get Lightning Greaves, I think make this worthwhile. Rishadan Port. I do love me a Port. Passing Banishing Light, Arcane Artisan, Kithian, but Port's got to be the pick. Memory Jar. Probably better than Moat. And Jar of Metalworker's good. We're looking like a deck that really wants something like Smokestack. Inkwell Leviathan, I don't know. I guess we can. If we get like an Academy, Leviathan could get there. We don't really have blue to really want Seachrome Coast. Okay, I'll take Leviathan, but I'm not sold on it just yet. Mono White Artifacts is not an archetype I've ever explored before. I guess maybe we should have taken the blue because Academy Runes plus Memory Jar is kind of fun. I don't think I'm playing this yet. We want to open a Tinker. Also some like actual Moxen would be good. Okay, I mean, now we'll take Sword of Fire and Ice. It does hit hard, and this deck probably doesn't want Wrath of God. That means Wasteland didn't wheel, or is that the next pack? Wait. There's also Stoneforge Mystic. So Stoneforge right now can get Sword of Fire and Ice. I mean, Stoneforge is a really good card too, especially if we can find a Batter Skull. But I have to live the dream. Chat knows what's up. Chat understands. Dauntless Bodyguard. I'm not playing anything else. This is one of the weirdest decks I've ever drafted. Tristani Discordant out of the sideboard. That could be good. I could see playing that. It makes a bunch of creature tokens. And against like a bribery opponent that would get there. I don't think I'm going to play red. We're more likely to be in green. There's a Kithian. So white is open. I don't know if what we're doing... Ooh. Burning of Jinye, you say? Well, there's a Tinker. I guess we're playing blue. Tinker Blightsteel is good. Can we just get Lightning Greaves? Lightning Greaves would make this deck actually perfect. Maybe we can wheel Tanglewire or a Basalt Monolith. And we gotta find some mana to cast Tinker, but it's definitely the best card here. So... we did did it! We got past the Soul Ring? Alright, I'll take it. How did we get past this? What is going on? This is not a card you pass. Ay ay ay. OP, what's going on? So we're blue-white tinkering, I guess? Imperial Recruiter can grab a Metalworker. Splash Shock's okay. I kind of want to just take a Thalia here. I know Thalia interacts poorly with a lot of our plans, but like Thalia Armageddon is still great. It's okay. Meh, it's a little sketchy, but if we get Strip Mine in particular, we can kind of do both. Grim Monolith. Sun Titan can get back some lands. But Monolith just ramps us up. I don't know what we're really ramping into is the question, though. But we're ramping somewhere. Also, Memory Jar plus Crucible of Worlds is good. I don't think I'm playing Shrine. These are all threes as well. Ooh, is this a workshop deck? This is probably a workshop deck, right? If we get Strip Mine, I will die. This will be the last video I've ever made. We'll just have a Strip Mine, and then that'll be the end. Yeah, workshop has got to be good here. Missing out. Maybe Mother of Runes will even wheel. No Strip Mine. There's a Goblin Welder, but we don't really have much in the way of discard outlets. We could take... The problem is we don't have any fetches, right? So our blue is just going to be kind of sketchy. I guess I take Remorseful Cleric so we can get more early creatures. And this ability is actually pretty relevant against Storm and Reanimator. Yeah, as much as I like Goblin Welder, I don't think this is a Welder deck. I don't think we're getting Strip Mine. But that's okay. We can take History of Benalia or an Everflowing Chalice. The real question is like, how much colorless mana do we actually need? We're like mono white aggro, splashing artifact cards. Let's see, Pented Prism, Grim Monolith, Relic, Crucible, Sword, Metalworker, Memory Jar, Lotus. Will History of Benalia wheel? Because this card is really powerful. I don't think it will. Well, there's a Forge Master. That card made our deck a lot better. Still no Lightning Greaves, which is super unfortunate. But Forge Master is good. When you got a Blightsteel in your deck. Blightsteel and or Memory Jar. And this is 23. Okay, we wheeled Tangle Wire, which I probably will play. No Smokestack, unfortunately. Leonin Relic Warder. That's a good card. Vindicate, we can't really cast. Yeah. I'm not even sure if we have the mana for Relic Warder, but the only blue card in our whole deck is Tinker. So I'm going to take Inspiring Vantage in case we decide we want to splash red. So Recruiter of the Guard gets Metalworker, Thalia, Banasur Priest. That's pretty good. Lotus Bloom came around? Guys, what are you doing? Okay, I mean, I won't say no to Goblin Welder. Let's see, how do we cast a Goblin Welder? I don't think we're playing Academy Runes. Man, this deck is very, very close to being super busted. Don't think... Let's see, these are... Mox Diamond, I guess is not a land here. We kind of want a decent amount of lands. This is 28. Legionnaire's a 2-drop. I don't think I want Relic Warder in the main. I like Metamorph here. Forge Master, Gilded Lotus, these cards are all good. Basically, we want to have early pressure, you know, with one of these guys or something. As weird as it is, Flicker Wisp would have actually been good in this deck. Like, bounce a Sundering Titan. I don't think I'm playing Goblin Welder. I like Prism because it gives us blue for Tinker. History of Benalia, again, hits really hard. We could just set up for like a bunch of stuff in play plus Armageddon. Tanglewire. Maybe the sword is not good. It is one of the best swords. No, with Soul Ring, no. Yeah, with the Workshop plus Soul Ring, we gotta play sword, I think. Remorseful Cleric. Maybe Thalia is a little sketchy. Maybe we sideboard in Thalia. Because it hurts us kind of a lot. Okay, I'm fine siding in Thalia. And then... like, if we're gonna play one of these, we should play both. Maybe we just cut these. Like, I think I like the flyer. Banasur Priest has utility. Hero of Bladehold just kills them. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 artifacts for Metalworker seems really good. And then could also Forge Master and Tinker to hit Blightsteel. This deck is so nice. Oh, and we have Library. I always forget we have Library. So 9-3. Let's go up one more to 8-4. Because we actually have a good amount of double. No, let's do 9-3. That gives us 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blue sources. That seems fine to me. Save deck. And Wildfire is pretty sketchy in this deck because it kills all of our creatures. Hell yeah, hero. Yeah, I think I want to run it like this. See you guys round 1. Hello and welcome to round 1. Oh yeah, turn 1 library. And we get to suspend Lotus Bloom. That's the dream. It's the actual dream. And then Armageddon can kill our library for the full-on Wombo combo. Okay, so we dropped 8, play library, draw a card, suspend Bloom, go. Decent start. And we're going to try and set up a turn where we go Hero of Bladehold into Armageddon. Also, we're just going to try and draw Soul Ring here. I know there's a lot of skill involved in drawing Soul Ring, so we'll do our best. Lotus Cobra, okay. Down for that. So, let's see. Do we want to activate library now? I think we want to do it after we play land. Go plains. Actually, let's wait until their turn because the only 1-drop that gets us there is Soul Ring, and yeah, we'll draw on their turn. That way we don't have to discard anything. Oh, I guess Mox Diamond 2 would have done it, but we can just play those next turn. Bazaar of Baghdad, okay. Well, Wasteland is good in this matchup. We might just get got by a reanimate spell, though. They discarded Urborg. Holy cow, that's a good card. Time Walk. Alright. Opponent's living the dream. I've yet to see this card. It's really fun. And no attack. Okay. I cannot believe they discarded Urborg. It just taps for 2 mana, unless they need... No, even with Lotus Cover, they... That makes no sense to me. Obstinate Baloth? Sure. So far, this is a pretty fair start. And our opponent's going to be out of cards soon with Bazaar of Baghdad. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe they thought Bazaar comboed with Baloth? Okay, opponent lets the trigger resolve. And then we take 2 off of the Cobra now, finally. There you go. Okay. And then we draw at end of turn. Ooh. I think we can just put a Blightsteel into play here. Right, let's go Island, Pentad Prism, Tinker, Blightsteel. That, white, blue, Tinker, this. Yeah, if we Sundering Titan... Well, actually... So... No, because we can go Blightsteel this turn and then Armageddon next turn. And that should just do it. And black-green doesn't have many ways to deal with this. Yeah, I think this is better. Because Sundering Titan would kill our plains and these two lands. But they have Lotus Cobra, so they can get mana to do stuff. Kodama's Reach, yes! As long as they don't do anything with the 2 mana, Armageddon's gonna be so gross. Also, their mana looks hard. I'm not saying it's bad. I mean, they're 3 colors. What lands are these? 4 swamp. Okay, so they're just splashing blue for Time Walk, I assume. Then their mana is better. They appear to be just like Recurring Nightmare or Reanimator, but with an Obstinate Baloth, I guess. And they said no. They don't have mana floating. Do we win the game? It's been fun, opponent. Cast our Lotus Bloom. Draw. So we have a bunch of lands. Let's go draw a card. Or wait, how much mana do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, let's draw a card here. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Oh, are we 1 short of metamorphing our Blightsteel? Okay, 1, 2. Yeah, we're 1 short because we're gonna do float a white, sacrifice this for a bunch of white, play Armageddon. And that probably just locks up the game. We can even play around days here. Oh, opponent's Bazaar of Baghdading. That's bold. There's no way they have Force of Will in their deck, right? Because the issue is you want to have as many cards in hand as possible to recover from this. But I guess if they have like the card Reanimate in their deck, and they discard a Venser or something, they could get there. Shieldred. Yeah, I guess Reanimate on Shieldred would do it. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Attack for 11 Infect. Man, yeah, Reanimate on Shieldred would be brutal here. Okay, triple assign combat damage. Because, you know. It doesn't even have to be a swamp, it's just any land. Okay. They did not have it, but this feels like Reanimate. Which makes Remorseful Cleric pretty nice. Relic Warder, I don't think I saw any reason to do that. Alright, game 2. On the draw, I'm gonna keep this. I know it's all mana, but we can do some things with this mana, right? Draw a Memory Jar, Library of Alexandria. Tinker. I mean, this is a turn 3 Tinker. If we draw the card Tinker. We can actually cast Sundering Titan pretty quickly too. If we go Pendant Prism on 2, and then Coalition Relic on 3, and then this taps for 2, this taps for 2. Yeah, we can cast a turn 4 Sundering Titan. Alright, after thinking for a long time, opponent passed turn. So play plains, pass turn back. Wait, we drew another land? Oh no. We might be dead. Don't be Lotus Cobra. Walking Ballista on 1, I'm totally cool with. Opponent's deck is interesting. Well, remember how we talked about how we can Sundering Titan pretty early on? We just want him to play like a bunch of other land types. And then this should just close out the game. Play a forest here. Swamp does it too. We want a forest next turn. So opponent has a lot more blue fixing than I previously thought. So let's play Plains into Coalition Relic. Pass turn, and we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have to make sure we get this. They played a Plains! Alright, we're on track now. Don't play anything too crazy. Just add a counter. Oh, please. Yes! Oh, we're so good at this game. Alright. I mean, we had all lands plus Thunder. No attack? What is going on here? Add a counter. And that's why Mind Twist is not super good just in every deck. Oh, that's a good card. Add blue. Play a library. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. White, blue, this, Sundering Titan. Kill all your lands. Boom, boom, boom. Done. Go. It's pretty good there. Well, I'm glad we drew a ton of lands there so we could just discard them all to Mind Twist. Opponent plays a forest. Oh, if only they had played that sooner. Okay, play a forest and then concede. See you guys round 2. Alright, here for round 2, let's go first. Mox Diamond, Rishadan Port, and a bunch of stuff. This seems like a fine hand to me. I'm gonna lead on Plains. I don't really want to play Mox Diamond just yet, and Rishadan Port does nothing when you're on the play. Don't be Goblin Guide. It was exactly the card Goblin Guide. Alright, this deck has a really bad matchup against Mono Red because Armageddon doesn't do anything. We got a Flooded Strand though. That's a good draw. That's what we wanted to see. Blightsteel Colossus. So let's play Rishadan Port. Cut them off mana, but we're still taking 2 every turn. We need a Metal Worker, I think. Yep, Arid Mesa. Just don't have another 1-drop. Ooh, Volcanic. Oh. Okay. I mean, it's just the best possible 1-drops in both colors you could have. And a Mox Diamond? What is this opponent's deck? It's insane. They're gonna have Time Walk too, aren't they? Crucible of Worlds? What do you even do for me? You don't do anything for me, Crucible. It's kind of like Metalworker or Bust here. Opponent Ancestral Recall? I can't believe it. Alright, let's play Mox Diamond. Discarding an island. The thing is, Tinker isn't even good now. So we cannot cast Crucible and Port, so let's just play Flooded Strand to shuffle off the Goblin Guide, and then pass turn. This is unreal. Tap your Volcanic. Okay, opponent Magma Jets our face. Seems legit. They get to Scry too. I think one of my favorite decks, I know I keep changing what my favorite deck is, but if you get like Recall Time Walk in Mono Red, that's pretty fun. I mean, Recall Time Walk in any deck is fun, but particularly in red, it's so busted. Alright, what do we got? Okay. And I'm not going to shuffle because I want to save it. Oh, that's a good card. Let's play Plains. Play Defensive History of Benalia. That's actually one of the better. If we draw Sword of Fire and Ice here, it's like kind of decent. So we're gonna port them. I just don't want them having mana. What is Strand grabs? A Plains. We have Sundering Titan in play, so or in hand. Then we have 6. I will trade Knight for Goblin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dak Faden? Their deck is unreal. Actually unreal. Okay. Well, next turn we can land Crucible of Worlds and get the island back. On the bright side, they don't appear super aggressive, at least. Sword of Fire and Ice. Armageddon. But they just Dak Fadened. Although, they only have double Mox Diamond. No, because we need to play Crucible of Worlds first. So let's play Crucible. Play Island. Swing at Dak Faden. It's a +1, okay. So they have to play a creature to block here. Man, if they didn't have Dak, we probably would have won this game. Because they would only have 1 Mox Diamond and we could Armageddon while keeping up a bunch of mana and then Crucible all our lands back. But now I think we need the mana to, you know, get up to bigger and better spells. Pestermite? Wow. Are they Kiki combo here? Their deck is everything I would ever want out of a Magic deck. Yep, loot for 2. Although currently they're gonna have to block with Pestermite. They have a Wasteland? That doesn't do anything, but it's... Wow, their deck, Sulfuric Vortex, I'm just, sorry. I'm getting really excited about opponent's deck. We need to focus on how our deck wins the game. And we need to find a way to deal with this. Leonin Relic Order is definitely coming in. They got Vortex, Double Mox, like... Fiery Confluence? Okay. That was pretty good, I guess. Grim Monolith, this becomes a 4-2. Fiery Confluence, what is happening? Oh, 4-3. Okay, let's attack Dak. Do they chump? Okay, Dak is down. We might just be dead. Let's go Grim Monolith. Play a Plains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we can Sundering Titan next turn. So let's tap Volcanic on upkeep. Yeah, if we had that 1 Mox in play, this would have been a completely different game. I mean, that's what Dak Faden does, right? He is the greatest thief in the multiverse. I feel like they should have... No, because if they did 1 to each, are we dying to Splinter Twin here? Kiki Jiki Pestermite, okay. You got it. Their deck is great. I love every second of it. Okay, so how do we deal with that? The Leonin Relic Order definitely coming in. Burning of Jinye is interesting. The problem is they have a lot of artifacts and we have no way to kill artifacts. Metamorph. Armageddon is good in general. Banasur Priest I like. Legionnaire is pretty good. Sword of Fire and Ice is protection from their whole deck. Maybe Tanglewire is bad. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut Tangle Wire. Let's run it back. Alright, let's get a better hand and go first. This is... Wait, how quickly... This is like a turn 3 Sundering Titan. Right, we can go... Workshop, Grim Monolith. This is very, very good. We don't have an upkeep stop anymore. Goblin Guide, yep. Hit us lands, please. You can't turn 1 Goblin Guide every game, right? Okay, we drew a land, that's good. Metalworker? Oh, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's play Metalworker. And play an, I guess, a Flooded Strand, because we want to be able to shuffle whatever they hit on Goblin Guide. If it's bad. Coalition Relic, I like that. How much mana does that give us? This is 6. And this is 6. We can just hardcast a Blightsteel here. Alright. I'm good for that. Finger of Destiny. I mean, this is gonna be hard to beat a Blightsteel Colossus. Into a Sundering Titan also. Oh, wait. What if they have Dak Faden? What if they have Dak Faden? That is pretty legit. That's a legitimate concern. So let's just play Sundering Titan here first. Sundering Titan. I don't want them to know I have... This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's probably better to keep my land in play, isn't it? That way I don't even have to crack Flooded Strand. Yeah, they could totally play Dak Faden. Did they see Sundering Titan last game? Or are they just like red screwed? But yeah, I don't want them just gonna go Island Steel, Blightsteel, GG, lol lol lol. I think it's better to lose my land and not have them know. Right? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and any land is 8. So we'll just play a Plains and kill it. Level up figure makes sense. Kill you, kill you. Done. I'm gonna cry if they have like Ancient Grudge instead. Although if they grudge, then they lose their land as well. No shuffle. Oh, what does Tinker get us? Oh, if we had Tangle Wire in the deck, Tinker would be great. Like, we don't have any other big artifacts to tinker out. Let's swing with Sundering Titan. Because if they Dak Faden, they steal that next turn. And then... Oh, I know what we can do. No, that doesn't do it. I was thinking we could play Blightsteel and then tinker away Sundering Titan, but we probably don't have that much mana. Yeah, I think we just play Coalition Relic because it's the same amount of mana here. And then after they Dak, we can just cast a Metalworker. If they Dak, that is. Because if they don't Dak, they're just losing anyway, and they could just be stuck on mountains, which is possible. This is a really good workshop deck. Okay, so they played an island. I will tinker away Sundering Titan now. Let's see what we hit. Plains? That's a lot of lands. Take the damage. Don't be Dak Faden. Lightning Greaves, man. Lightning Greaves would have solved all of these problems. So we can tinker away Sundering Titan into basically... Oh, we could get Gilded Lotus. That could work. Magus of the Moon. That stops some things. Island Mountain. Do I want this to be a mountain? I don't really want to draw more lands though. But I don't want to have a plains in play. How much mana do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We need to draw an artifact here. Okay. We fetch a plains, it has to die if we tinker away Sundering Titan. I just let this resolve, I think. This opponent definitely does not have Dak Faden. Alright, artifact, please. Any artifact. There we go. That'll do it. So let's add blue. I don't even know if I want to tinker away the Sundering Titan the more I think about it. It's gotta be good, right? They're left with 1 mountain against Blightsteel, but they do have a Mox Diamond. Oh, this is hard. If I knew what artifacts, I can get a Kodoltha Forge Master. That doesn't do a whole lot. Basically, I'm just deciding if I can afford to play this. If they had Dak, they would have done it last turn. So they don't have Dak. Okay, let's do this. Reveal you, reveal you. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And this last land would be 12. Man, if we had Tanglewire, this would be so much easier. So we can tinker away Sundering Titan, but let's just leave them with 2 difficult cards to deal with here. And if they got us with Dak, then they got us with Dak. But it has to be off the top. There's no way they wouldn't steal this if they could. I spent all the time thinking to see if we could afford to play around Dak Faden by like tinkering Sundering Titan into a thing, but like if we go through all that trouble and then they top deck Dak, then we actually die, whereas right now, I don't know, we could find something. Okay, Coalition Relics. So they have Pestermite probably. Keep step. Oh, Soul Ring's pretty good. Add blue. So let's play... Oh wait, I don't even want to tap anything. I could just play Soul Ring here. And then we're going to move to combat and see what they do. Yep, Pestermite, tapping down Blightsteel. So Sundering Titan forces a chump here. And we want to... Let's see. Tap this. I think I'm going to tinker this away. Tinker, Grim Monolith, or Oh, we could have just killed them. No, because they would have sorted. Nope, we could have just killed them. Chat, I'm sorry. That would have done it. But I think I'm just going to get... Oh, we have Metamorph too? Man, I should have looked at my deck list. Alright, let's just Phyrexian Metamorph Sundering Titan then. Yeah, we had good options. Alright, let's go to sideboard. I'm going to take a snipping tool with my deck. We kind of misplayed that. We still won, but it's a little sketchy. Snipping tool. Here's our deck list. I kind of want to bring back Tango Wire, but it just seems so bad against mono red that I don't think I'm going to do it. Inkwell is kind of a way to win the game. It's a good tinker target, but I guess we can also hardcast it. Inkwell in. Armageddon is also good in this deck. Like, our deck's good against them in general. Maybe Remorseful Cleric is a card to cut, just because it doesn't do a whole lot. And we'll just go for big things. I kind of like that. Let's run it like this. Inkwell is also a good card to get, so we don't have to worry about Dak Faden. Oh, dear lord. This hand. Goblin Guide? Okay. It's not a guide. Honestly, though, it's weird. This is like the one time we probably would have wanted to see a guide. Wow, Memory Jar? Okay, let's go with this. Into Relic. Cast Relic. Pay it all. Into Soul Ring. That's a decent start, some might say. Pass turn. And then we can try and Memory Jar into Tinker. Yep. Level up figure and hit. And a Zergo. We might still die. Our deck doesn't do anything at the moment. Oh. We can almost cast a Blade Steel. Let's play Rishadan Port. This can cast Memory Jar. And then next turn we can just play Inkwell Leviathan. Wait, how much mana do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need 1 mana to hit Inkwell Leviathan. But we kind of want to Rishadan Port them this turn as well. Memory Jar just guarantees we hit the mana, right? Because we're just going to hit a land. But then we can't cast Inkwell. Okay. Let's just play... Yeah, because we need the Soul Ring to actually activate Rishadan Port here. Let's just play Crucible of Worlds. It's kind of the least important card. And then tap on upkeep. Tap your land. Man, this deck is so good. Wasteland? Ugh. Oh, but we have Crucible. Oh, I'm so glad I played Crucible. Yeah, Wasteland doesn't even really do it. I mean, they can. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Sundering Titan off the top would be pretty nice. Take 4. Put charge counter. Land. Please. Lotus Bloom. That's not exactly what we wanted here. Suspend you. I think now we kind of have to play, right, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this costs 9. So let's play Memory Jar. Because we can still hit Tinker off of this. And I really just want to crack Jar to hit a land. Ooh. Okay. Well, we can wasteland their wasteland. I don't mind that. Play wasteland. Blue, red. Play a Pentat Prism. And then discard the rest. Let's see what was in their hand. Hard Confluence, Faithless Looting, Imperial Recruiter, and all that. So, yeah, I don't really care about their wasteland. We can do that next turn. Let's just port right now. So we're at 14, but we can play Inkwell plus Sword this turn, I think. Magus of the Moon. Maybe not anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're one land short again? Please land off the top. Oh, we could just play land from our graveyard, that's right. Okay, we're fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. That. Blue, that. Blue, Inkwell. And then that plus sword should kind of do a lot. And then we can Blightsteel off the Lotus Bloom, and Blightsteel plus sword should also just get there. Faithless Looting. It's weird how good Magus of the Moon is against us. Did opponents side just into mono red? Nope, there's blue. But it's just a mountain. Okay, so that does nothing. We can play lands from our graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're a bit away from Blightsteel. We can hit with sword. Oh, hitting with sword has got to be correct. Right? Because then we can wasteland their volcanic. Kill Magus of the Moon. Yeah. Let's go here and here. Oh, it has Shroud! My god. It has Shroud, right. Shroud is a hard card to read. Okay, well that gave him a Dak Faden target that I should not have. This deck is hard, man. Manic Vandal killing Sword of Fire and Ice, probably. Yep. Okay. Weird Mesa that does nothing, and a Grim Lavamancer. Alright, well we're gonna be able to cast Blightsteel next turn, I believe. They have one card in hand, so they cannot even have Island plus deck unless they top deck like a champion. Cast it. Okay, that's a lot of lands. Let's stop drawing lands. Blue. Play a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Blightsteel. So, do we even attack? They can, over the next 2 turns. Man, them killing that sword. We played that sword. Oh, we would have just had the win. Because Manic Vandal's a sorcery speed. If we just hadn't played Sword. I don't think we attack with Inkwell Leviathan. We're gonna win off Blightsteel damage. And I think that's really the only way. Because they can level this up pretty quickly. Kiki Jiki. I mean, that's good, but that doesn't win, I don't think. They're just gonna swing out. Oh. Alright, let's draw something here. We've just hit land. Let's hit something. Wow, really? Okay. I mean, we messed up. We would have had the win if we just kept Sword in hand, so I cannot complain too much. Are we dead though? Because they can make this a 4/4 and then copy it. So we have 2 4/4. So we block there. We take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this is 2 damage. So we're at 8. We're at 6. Wow, yeah. That sword misplay cost us the game. I really thought I'm so used to hexproof. Alright, well, Blightsteel Colossus. We're at 6. We just need like a Blightsteel mess up or something. We have 4 cards in hand. They should be scared. Copying Manic Vandal. We can't. Okay. You're just gonna chump there? You're not gonna play around any removal spell? My god, if we had anything at all besides lands, we would win this game. Alright, good games. That's unreal. Okay. Again, it was our own fault. I mean, they had to have the Manic Vandal, but if we had just held it, we'd be fine. They just swing and then kill us. And a Goblin Guide? Oh my gosh. One had the nuts. Avalanche Riders doesn't do anything. Another hasty guy though? What is happening? Yep. Killer Port. Yeah, I mean, we're not beating this draw. Copy Manic Vandal. And then Grim Lavamancer does the last 2 damage. I mean, we're very dead in many ways. The 6 block here, we take way more than lethal. What does it land? Oh, there it was. Alright, we dead. Block, kill you, because you're the scariest. But, good games, good games. We had a lot of good draws. Alright, see you guys round 3. Hello and welcome to round 3. This hand is pretty bad. We don't have any white. Yeah. This hand is pretty good. I guess it's kind of hard what we discard, right? Let's keep. If we get a land on top, then we can like start Rishid importing right away. Okay, let's put a land on top. And we only need a single blue, so we can discard that to Mox Diamond. Go Rishid import, Mox Diamond, discarding Island. And then next turn, we can History of Benalia. Stop on upkeep. Tap your land. Opponent's on mono black. Okay. Well, you get 1 turn with ooh. 1 turn with things. Yeah, let's get some pressure in play. Rishid import doesn't do a whole lot if our deck's not functioning. Next turn we can, if they play a non-basic, we can Wasteland. plus Rishadan Port. It's unfortunate they're mono black. If we were playing Strip Mine instead, that would be the dream. I really do like this deck a lot. Alright, nothing busted on 3. Mono black, really? This Wasteland is worthless? Demir Signet. Not more. Brain. Whoa, that's really, really good against us. I guess they take Memory Jar, but we at least get a Crucible of Worlds out of it. Or they take Crucible of Worlds if they have non-basics, but they look mono black. You don't play this many swamps. Yeah, they took Memory Jar, which makes sense. This means they have no non-basics, I think. Ooh, Tanglewire is good here. Tanglewire is really good here. So let's go. Let's hit first. Because Tanglewire tapped artifact, creature, or land. I mean, they're just going to take a bunch of damage off this History of Benalia. And then we can Rishadan Port the following turn. Yeah, I like that. Let's play Wasteland. Let's play Tanglewire. Pass turn. Yeah, Tanglewire plus Port is the bee's knees. 3, 4, go down to 2 mana, which they had no plays with before. Island. I guess they do now. Another Signet? What is this? Okay. So we want to Fading first. And we don't want to tap our Knights, because that's 8 damage. That's a lot of damage. Okay, tap 3 things. You, and you. Okay, land is nice. Hit for 8. Let's play land. Pass turn. Port them. Port their island on upkeep. Or I guess whatever they don't tap. Brain Maggot, Signet makes the most sense. Unless they need the white mana. Tap all those, port your land. And then F6. And then we top deck Tinker and then win the game. They did nothing, okay. Fading first. Tap this and a Plains. Right, and then we can still go Crucible of Worlds into Rishadan Port. Also drawing Armageddon at any point would be pretty good. Hit for 4. Fall to 6. Yep, Tanglewire Port is pretty nice. I'm imagining they have non-basics if they're not mono black. So I think I will keep Wasteland in despite what we saw this game. They probably just didn't play the non-basics because it doesn't really do anything. Okay, tapping Brain Maggot makes sense. Still gonna cut them off of double blue. And F6. What do you got, OP? More swamps. Glenalendra. Sure. Fading 1. She's just gonna trade with a knight. Come on, let's draw something good. We've drawn a lot of lands. I mean, we've drawn well. I can't complain. This card has really impressed me in stacks type decks. 3 mana for two 2/2s that have vigilance and they swing for 8 on the third turn is like unreal. Tap Tanglewire. More lands, alright. Well, we'll attack into Glenelendra. Opponent only has 2 cards in hand. Okay, that block makes sense. They fall to 4. And now, I guess they can double block my other knight. Play a land. Pass turn. They get one last tap off Tanglewire. Tap your island. And just draw literally any non-land, please. That's all I want. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, we only drew 7. It's not the worst, but 7 lands and 4 spells is kind of the worst. You're gonna double block? Give me a nice memory jar? I would not complain about that. Okay. Got a double block, so Tanglewire goes to 0, nothing taps. And they can technically use Glenelendra here. So we're gonna attack first just to see if they... Okay, that's a good one. Of all the lands to draw, that is the best one. Especially if they give us Memory Jar. Yes. Well, they're just... Okay. This works. Thanks for the Memory Jar. Down for that. Play that. Play Memory Jar. I feel like we just have to crack it here. There's so much stuff we can hit. Like Armageddon. Armageddon's pretty good. Suspend Bloom. Play... So we're gonna cast Armageddon off of Mox Diamond, I guess. Play Soul Ring. One. I guess we could play Coalition Relic, right? And then Armageddon. White, 2, 3, 4. Play this. Got him? Just when you thought you had recovered. Hey, and then we pass turn. What did they have in their hand? Tameo, Damnation, Hymn, Grave. You're playing Oblivion Ring in that deck? What is happening? Watch them be on Reanimator. I mean, this is a decent start, I would say. Soul Ring is a busted card. And then anytime we're live to draw... Oh, I forgot we suspended a Bloom too. So Tanglewire dies. RIP Tanglewire. Our opponent has no lands. Seems good. Spend Bloom. Draw Tinker. Oh, Forge Master is basically Tinker. Let's go, let's play a Workshop. 1, 2, 3, 4, play a Forge Master. And get a Blightsteel Colossus. Pass turn. Holy Signets, man. It's funny how bad Signets are as a matchup against us in general. but how good they are here. You know, we don't even need Blights, dude. We can just attack with Kadolta Forge Master. No, holy lands. All right, let's not do that. So we can get Sundering Titan, but we can just Rish it and port their swamp here. So it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack them. Let's keep our artifacts in play. Opponent's deck looks pretty bad. Tap this. I guess I don't want to auto yield because Coalition Relic could get there, but they're at 1. Yeah, okay. So they have so many artifacts, and Inkwell doesn't really get around Damnation. It does get around Tameo. Our deck is like oddly not that good against theirs, but I'm just gonna run it back. They have to have non-basics, right? Wasteland has to be good. But they're just mono signets .deck. Oh, Thalia. Thalia seems kind of nice over History, Priest. All these cards are good. Lotus Bloom, Mox Diamond. They have so many signets. I just don't know what their deck does. Chat, guys, I don't know what this deck does. Gilded Lotus, Forge Master. Like, I want all these cards. They're all very good. Pendant Prism enables a really fast Tinker. Alright, no Thalia. This hand is unbelievably bad. This hand is good. It's got the combo. Let's draw a Soul Ring or a Workshop. Preferably Soul Ring, not a Sundering Titan. It's their upkeep. Let's pass. We're gonna go turn 3 Crucible, turn 4 Armageddon, win the game. Wow, they brought in Relic of Progenitus. That's kind of funny, actually. Go. That's kind of good here. But it... Alright. I'm not here to fault them. It's a good card. Soul Ring. Alright. I really don't think Wasteland has any targets, so I'll let that get exiled by Crucible probably. Into Torok. Oh no! They got it. Okay. That hurts. Plains. I don't think I run out Armageddon just off of Banasur Priest. I think this will have utility later on. Target me. I will exile a Plains. You didn't just want to pop it? What other graveyard interaction do I have? Sorry, Signet. I mean, if they're not doing anything... Alright, you know what? We're just gonna run out Banasur Priest for no value. They have 2 cards in hand. In before I get Grave Titaned. Play a Wasteland. Yep, exile Crucible. I should have just done that last turn because then I could have Armageddon this turn. And if we're only going to draw lands every turn, we might as well capitalize on it, you know? When it's still not cracking Relic. Oh, they did it. They got there. Alright, no Grave Titan. We're just gonna Armageddon and kill them with a 2-2. I don't like this. Tamio! You can't Armageddon now. Alright, okay. Dude, how many... Ugh. Okay, so Tamio -8 is her ultimate. I think we just have to play lands. Armageddon is not good enough because this just ultimates. Or shuts us off of our own mana. We need to like hit a bunch of lands into... I don't even know. I guess now we can play a Sundering Titan. Non-land. It's a land, but it's not the one we want. How many? We've drawn 3 spells and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lands. Yeah, you can take our Armageddon. We're not going to be playing that anyway. She's just gonna ultimate. We're just gonna die to the turn 6 Tamio. Oh my gosh! This is unreal. Okay. Pass turn. Who shuffled this? I'm looking at you, MTGO. Yep. This means Tamio is ultimating. I don't know of any card in our deck that stops Tamio ult. Wait, did they just forget to Tamio? Oh, okay. I'm gonna F6, just in case they forget. That's our only hope here, is they don't Tamio. We draw Sundering Titan right now. Darn. Okay. Who came up with this? Who came up with this many lands? On the bright side, if they ultimate Tamio, they cannot tap down a Blightsteel. Okay, Tamio ultimate, 6 mana. This is a Grave Titan. We finally did it, guys. We can untap our lands. I don't think we can win this. Non-land. What? Wait. I gotta count this. I'm not even mad anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 lands and 3 spells. Alright. Let's pass turn. And for those who are saying, oh, I should be waiting to library, we're gonna die before that happens. I think our best bet is just hardcast a Blightsteel, 8, 9, 10, which we can do next turn. I hope they have Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual Tamio Emblem's like so sweet. Hero's Downfall. Get it back. I mean, we're super dead, but I just want to draw another land just so I can complain more. Right? You just gotta look at the top card of your library, see a land, and then just know that that's why. Land. Alright. That was probably the worst flood I've ever had. I guess Relic Order can hit their signets, which appears to be like their only way. Thalia does seem good against them, but it hurts us so much that I don't think I can do it. I just can't muster. No muster. Legionnaire is medium, but it attacks through everything. Banasur Priest is our answer to Glenalendra. Armageddon on the play is just unreal. Sundering Titan and Blightsteel are both good tinker targets. Yeah, I like both of those. What do I cut for Relic Warder? I always have this trouble, because everything in our deck is good. Maybe Sword is just bad. Let's run it. Go first. What are these hands? This has to be a mulligan. I mean, The odds are pretty high that we draw an artifact, but we can do better. Like this. This is much better. And on top. Let's do it. Planes go. Oh, I just realized Blightsteel is in our hand. Yeah, that's moderately problematic. Let's go Plains. As long as we don't draw Sundering Titan in the next 2 draws. Or they don't Hymn to Torok. Actually, Hymn to Torok hitting Blightsteel would be so good. No Hymn to Torok. Come on! Why? I have no way to kill that now. Take our Tinker. Oh, they could take Coalition Relic and really lock us out. That's so greedy though if we draw any blue source. There's no way they take Relic, right? I mean, you never know. Opponent could be a wild man. They took Tangle Wire. I did not expect that. What is going on? Alright, you can have your Tangle Wire, I guess. We are going to be casting a Tinker next turn. Tangle Wire. You saw this hand. You looked at these cards in our hand and took Tangle Wire. OP, what's going on? Oh. But you could have just taken... You could have just picked Coalition Relic then, because now we can take whatever. Watch them take Blightsteel Colossus here. Okay, they took Tinker, which makes sense. If we hit a land, we can still do it. They didn't attack. I don't know what's happening. Chat, the only reason I'm mad is if I lose to this, then I'm salty. I don't mind losing. I don't mind variance, but I mind losing to opponents who play poorly. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1 land would have been sweet. Is that a white? Did they show any removal? I don't think so. So if we play Banasur Priest and they kill it, then we're in a really bad spot. But if we do it all in 1 turn, then we're fine. I'm gonna still play Banasur Priest here. Give back our Tinker. And we cannot cast it. Which would have been kind of nice. I guess if they have Hymn to Torok, then we're in big trouble. But we would have been in trouble anyway. No way. Okay, 4 mana. Don't do it. Mind Twist? No. No. No! Ugh, we could have kept it safe. We're gonna lose. If we had just drawn any land. Ah! Alright. I mean, we still have draws. I don't know what they are anymore. Tinker is gone. It's gotta be like Workshop into Memory Jar into some things. Soul Ring's a good start. Blue. Use that to play this. So now we can play most spells in our deck. Because Whitesteel's gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess we can't even play Sundering Titan yet. Crucible's gone. They took Tanglewire, guys. Yep. Yep. This is a Tameo tapping Banasur Priest. I mean, if that happens, we still have so many ways to draw out of it. If they do nothing, then we're in business. Okay, Pentad Prism. That's a thing. Blue, white. So now we can play any of the rest of the spells in our deck. So no more lands. We drew enough lands last game to cover both of these. We got plenty of mana. Sundering Titan is our best draw, I think. History of Benalia would be fine. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. That shuts off a lot of draws. Still, Sundering Titan is our best possible draw. Come on, Sundering Titan. Oh! That one's pretty good. White. White that. Hero of Bladehold. And I kind of want to just get a Battlecry Banasur Priest. Pass turn. Just don't have Tameo. I've not seen this card yet. This card's so good. Don't kill it. Don't you dare. Don't! Opponent? This is staying around. Don't even touch it. Ugh. And then they get to take our Tanglewire. I guess I should have attacked. They probably would have blocked, because I'm guessing they top deck Damnation. Well, Sundering Titan is still our best draw. That's just a recurring theme with this deck. Also, Kodaltha Forge Master is good. Charge counter, pass turn. And that did take a counter off Glenelendra, so we can bait them. Island is not our best draw. In fact, I don't even think we play it because it would just die. Pass turn. I think we're gonna lose this one. Oh, we could time opponent out. They only have 5 minutes left. They have to win the game in 5 minutes. I cannot realize how slowly they were playing. Although it feels like Grave Titan is coming next turn. I can't believe they have 0 non-basics. Whoa. Mid-combat? What is this? I think they don't realize it's... This is what I'm talking about. I just don't like losing to bad decks. Brain Maggot, sure. I mean, this deck is not inherently bad. It's particularly good against my deck because they just have a million Thought Seizes on sticks and our deck has no removal. Ooh, Metamorph. Okay. We can play a Metamorph. The thing is, I'm worried about Grave Titan. But it'll have Persist. So that's fine. They know about the island now, so let's just do this. Cast Metamorph. Copying Glenelendra. That locks them off non-creature spells, and they can't attack. You have Counterspell? No way. You can't have Counterspell. Okay. Pass turn. That was interesting. Okay, so they do have Grave Titan. Are we really going to time this opponent out? Grave Titan? Maybe we should have waited. I don't know. Well, at least they're tapped out, so we can draw something good here. Okay, put a charge counter. Alright, now's the time to draw something good, guys. Porcelain Legionnaire is not what we wanted. White, this, do this. So we want them to cast a non-creature spell pre-combat. Otherwise, we're gonna have to block their Grave Titan and then persist. Metamorph comes back, and then we can copy Grave Titan, which isn't the worst. Alright, we'll go with that game plan then. So we're one Grave Titan turn behind here. So she has persist, you come back, give us a Grave Titan. Get some things. He's a 5/5, but he has Death Touch, so no worries there. I guess we're just on the time our opponent out strategy. Watch this be Tamiyo. Ah! Okay, this is a tilting series of matches, to say the least. We at least have enough power to block the Grave Titan, though. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, we're one Mishra's Workshop away from casting Blightsteel, I guess. But Tamiyo just taps that down. These have been some rough draws. Oh, Grave Titan kills all of these. Whoa, swinging out. Getting a little frisky there. Yeah, we're just dead. This is 8, plus they get 2 more. We lose all of our creatures in the process. And they probably have a Hero's Downfall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Man, we're gonna 1-2 with this deck. Okay, that happens. So if we had just waited, I don't even know how we were supposed to win these games. Sometimes Magic Online just doesn't want you to win. And this happens. Put a counter. Leonin Relic Warder. They lost their Grave Titan. You showed up at the very wrong time, Mr. Relic Warder. We can exile our own Grave Titan. Alright, we're dead. Man, that was unreal bad luck. Let's look at the deck. This deck was very good. Like, this is one of the better decks I think I've ever drafted. It was missing a few things, like balance would be good in this deck. What else do we need? I mean, Moxen would obviously help. Another Armageddon would be good. And then some better white creatures so that we could get down creatures early would have been nice. More Battlesphere too. Anyway, yeah, that's unfortunate, but the deck was sweet and hope you enjoyed some of the games. See you guys next time.